my name is Cindy Krueger, and I worked at the college for a good 30 years. I started in 1989, and at that time I came on as a nursing faculty member when the associate degree nursing program was just really getting started. It was the second year of the program when I came, and so I was the third faculty member that was coming on board for that particular program. Then I moved into the dean position after about 11 years as being a faculty member. And I was Dean of Allied Health and Public Services for about 8 years, and then I became Vice President for Academics and Student Services. And then after that, there was about a 15-month period where I was serving as Vice President for Academics for the district when we were trying to do some collaborations with Terra State Community College. And after that period of time when that district kind of dissolved and I came back to campus, my last position was Vice President for Institutional Effectiveness and Student Success.
That's a lot.
Yes. So I've been in various roles across campus.
So let's dive real quick into the nursing aspect of it. Third faculty member hired. You've been part of the celebrations of the duration of nursing and the success it's had. How amazing has it been to see the growth of the nursing division over the years?
It was always fun to see the growth of the program as we got the accreditation through the National League of Nursing. Initially, I was part of that. We had obviously approvals through the Ohio Board of Nursing throughout every 5 years or so. We had to go through that. Seeing the students as they were growing and seeing kind of the light bulbs come on towards the end of their program. One of the main courses I taught was at the end of the program, and so a lot of things suddenly started coming together, and things that they learned in the second semester were starting to come to light, and as they were getting ready to graduate, and it was like, oh, that's why you told us that, several weeks before that. So it's been, and you get to see a lot of the graduates, run into a lot of them in the healthcare facilities around the area.
You mentioned accreditation. One of the areas that you're nominated for the Emeritus Status Award had mentioned is the incredible work you had done behind the scenes in helping the college prepare for the accreditation process. Could you first educate viewers on what accreditation is and why it's so important at a college?
Well, the college as a whole is accredited by the Higher Learning Commission, and that's important because we need that accreditation to be eligible to give students financial aid. Without that accreditation, we would not be able to offer financial aid to our students. So that is one of the main reasons it is important. It's also important because it's giving us a quality rating. We have to meet certain criteria through the accreditation process. There are 5 accrediting criteria. There's like 18 core components under those 5 criteria that the college is getting judged on, and so it's really a good base to say that the college is doing a good job.
So how did you get involved in the accreditation process here at Northwest State? Kind of take us through like how you originally got involved and some of the work maybe you did behind the scenes.
Well, originally as a faculty member, the dean of nursing at the time was the chair for the report that we had to write to the Higher Learning Commission. And when she was talking about getting ready to retire, I kind of got tagged to kind of take over that spot. So I started going to the annual meetings of the Higher Learning Commission. They have an annual meeting every year in Chicago. It's a very large meeting with all of the schools from the 19 states that are kind of involved with that, and it's even expanded since then. But I started going early on. I think I was there for over 20 years going to the annual meetings, and then as the different accrediting cycles would come through, we usually had about 10 years in between cycles, then you'd be involved with getting the different writing teams together to try to get, we usually had people across campus helping to write the report, so it just wasn't one person writing the report. You were getting input from across campus to address each of the various criteria that we needed to address. So it would be helping to keep everybody kind of on target, working and writing, and then actually doing the last editing of documents before they would go in. If there were any, there would also be times when there would be questions from the Higher Learning Commission or other reports that we have to do on an annual basis. Those kind of things would come also to me, and then we would be sending those back through multiple people, because there were other people on campus who also were tagged on some of those annual reports that we have to do regarding finances and student numbers and different programs and things like that that they keep track of on an annual basis, besides the major reports that we have to write, usually about every 10 years. Sometimes more, sometimes there's reports in between there that have to be done as well.
And your work with accreditation actually continues to this day, is that correct?
Yes, even though I am retired from Northwest State, I became a peer reviewer for the Higher Learning Commission in 2014, I think it was. And so I am still doing I go on site visits for the Higher Learning Commission, and to see that other institutions and how, if they are meeting the criteria, and then we write reports back to the Higher Learning Commission and to the Institutional Actions Council of the Higher Learning Commission, who makes final decisions. But we're part of the team, and I've served now for the last few years as team chair to some of those teams that go out to visit the other institutions. There's usually anywhere from 3 to 5 people on a team, and we go in to see how the colleges are meeting the accreditation criteria.
How did you feel on a personal and professional level when you were notified that you would be awarded emeritus status?
I was really rather shocked. I was not expecting it at all. I just wasn't really expecting it, but I certainly want to thank the Board of Trustees for recognizing, I guess, my contributions to the college and awarding me the emeritus status.